the heart of the great savanna, where golden grass rippled like waves and the sun painted the sky in fire, a baby elephant was born during a storm. The winds howled, trees bent, thunder cracked. The herd sheltered together, and in the center, beneath her mother's strong legs, Ella opened her tiny eyes for the first time. She was small for an elephant calf. Her ears drooped. Her trunk often got tangled in her own legs, but her mother, Nia, whispered something into her ear that she'd never forget. Kindness is the greatest strength, my little one. Ella loved her herd, but she often felt slow. The others ran faster, trumpeted louder, learned quicker. She couldn't pull down branches or cross rivers without slipping. Some of the older calves teased her. "Clumsy Ella," they'd chant. She tried not to mind, but it hurt. One day, as they traveled across dry land, her foot got stuck in a mud crack. The others didn't notice, except one. A young zebra named Zazu, from a nearby group, saw her struggling. He rushed over, nudged her foot gently, and helped her free. "Don't worry, big ears," he grinned. "Even the strongest need help sometimes." Ella never forgot that. Years passed. Ella grew stronger, wiser, and quieter than most. Then came a year when the rains didn't return. The grass turned brown. Water holes dried up. Animals left in search of better lands. Ella's herd wandered farther than they ever had before. One scorching afternoon, as they crossed cracked earth, they came upon a dying acacia tree, and under-eyed an old lion. He was thin, his mane dull, his breathing slow. The herd tensed. Lions were dangerous. "Leave him," said one elephant. "He's the enemy," said another. But Ella stepped forward. She pulled leaves from the highest branch and dropped them near his mouth. The lion looked up weakly and nodded. She left water from her trunk in his bowl. He whispered, "Why? Would you help me?" Ella answered softly, "Because one day, someone helped me too." Ella didn't stop there. When a warthog lost its way, she led it back to its burrow. When a baby bird fell from its nest, she lifted it gently with her trunk and placed it back. When wild dogs chased a porcupine, she stood between them. She never asked for thanks. She didn't boast. But the animals remembered. They called her Ella the gentle giant. Still, some mocked her kindness. "You'll never be leader, Ella," the older bulls snorted. "Soft hearts don't survive." But she only smiled, because she remembered every act of kindness ever given to her, and she returned them, one by one. Then came the fire. Lightning struck the grasslands one evening during a dry storm. Flames spread like angry wind. Animals ran in every direction. Ella's herd moved quickly, trumpeting, guiding the young. But smoke blinded them. Paths closed. Then, through the crackle and screams, Ella heard a familiar voice cry, "Help! Someone! My foal!" It was a mother. Zebra Zazu's mother. A baby zebra was trapped in a ring of fire. Without a thought, Ella charged through. Her thick skin burned. Her eyes stung. But she reached the foal, wrapped him in her trunk, and smashed a path through the flames. She collapsed outside, gasping, the baby safe. The herd stared in silence. One whispered, "She saved him." Another said, "She ran through fire." Ella just blinked and whispered, "That's what kindness does." Ella was scarred. Her ear had burned. Her tail had singed off. She limped for weeks. But no one teased her now. Animals came from far to see her. The lion, now strong, brought her his thanks. The porcupine guarded her at night. The warthog family shared their favorite roots. Birds brought berries and sang over her head. Zazu, now a proud zebra stallion, called her Queen of Hearts. And when the old herd leader grew too tired to walk, they chose Ella, because strength could carry logs, but kindness could carry a kingdom. As queen, Ella didn't build a throne. She built water holes. She didn't roar orders. She listened. She taught the calves to use their trunks, not just to grab it, to give. And whenever an animal was forgotten, wounded, or lonely, Ella remembered them, because her heart carried every act of kindness like it was a treasure. Once, a young monkey asked her, "Ella, why do you help everyone, even those who can't help you back?" She smiled. Because someone once helped a clumsy little elephant, with no reason at all. Years later, after Ella grew very old, she lay beneath a baobab tree under a full moon. Her herd sat quietly around her. Zazu stood at her side. And one by one, animals from every part of the savannah, chameleons, leopards, tortoises, even crocodiles, they sat in silence. Then, as the wind danced, Ella whispered her final words. "Kindness lives longer than memory, and even when I'm gone, I'll never forget you." She passed, not with a trumpet, but with a smile. The next morning, the animals built a statue of her carved from stone and shaded by the tree. It read, "Ella the elephant." She never forgot kindness, so kindness never forgot her. Moral of the story: kindness is never wasted. You may not see the results right away, but one small act can live forever in the heart of another. Be like Ella, strong, gentle, and full of memory for every kindness, big or small.